Gregory Santos was traded to the Mariners, and so at first, Brig, face value of this trade, I was looking at this as a Mariners fan. I was like, traded Prelander Baroa, outfielder Zach DeLoach, and then gave up the 69th pick in the 2024 draft. And that's kind of like, man, that's a big deal because DeLoach had a really good year last year in the minors, and he was set to make his debut this year. If not this year, then certainly the opening day next year. Okay. Really good player. Baroa, a lot of people had really high hopes for him as Mariners fans. He had some control issues. I think he appeared in like 2 games last year. Had some control issues. But other than that, like his stuff is really good. Like high velocity, good stuff. But then I was looking at Santos, like I'll like pull the shack on you. I was not familiar with his game. Right?
Fair.
Plays in he's come from the White Sox, American League Central. Didn't watch a whole lot of White Sox last year when the Mariners played them. I was driving from Atlanta to Augusta, listening on the radio, so I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference. But after watching several clips of his sinker and his slider, Brig, at first I was like, man, that is an overpay for a reliever, but no, Brig. Once again, Jerry DiPoto has fleeced a trade partner.
Suddenly, the Mariners fans are all hot and bothered.
So much so.
Yeah.
Sinker at 101, slider at 92. Holy cow.
That's amazing.
And you put him with Munoz in that bullpen. That's such a good 8-9 inning back-to-back. Like,
yeah.
I am so excited for this team, Brig. Like, for a while, I was like, what is going on? There are not any moves, right? We talked about the Kelnick trade, and there was nothing going after that. It was just radio silent. And then all of a sudden, you get Garver, you get Rayleigh, then you get Santos, you get Polanco. Dude, I'm stoked.
Something's going on.
It's going on. And it's funny because it's not – I don't want to say it's money ball because they shelled out some money for Garver.
Sure. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But at the same time, though, it's kind of like good baseball on a budget without taking the full money ball approach.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's kind of the same thing, but like a little bit different. I don't know. I think you know what I'm saying, though, right? That it's
I do.
Not shopping the bargain bin, but you're not overpaying for guys.
Correct. And it's smart.
I'm stoked on this. I'm so excited.
Smart. Yeah.
What this team has coming down in this season when I was like not at all for several weeks.
Yeah, we've both been trashing on them in our heart.
Really worried.
Like worried. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and now you just got to call Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Jones.
You got a thing going on.
Let's move on.
I've been waiting to make that joke for like 5 years. Okay.
I believe you.